Welcome to a special class with my client Edith, who has been coming to me for quite a long time, and we are going to work on her squatting mechanics, and we'll try to find in the Pilates system the squat and where do I bend my hip, how do I bend my knee, and with lots of muscle engagement. So we are going to start on the mat, on the Cadillac. Edith, you're going to lie down in the middle of your Cadillac. Yes. Bend your knees into your chest. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders and start pumping for the 100. Yes. Let's warm up your body. Breathe into your whole body. Yeah. Good. Roll your shoulders on your back. Find your low abs and lengthen the spine. Very good. Deep inhale, long exhale. Press your heels together. Imagine there's a floor under your feet and push them away. Push the floor away and lengthen away. Yes. Now bend your knees into your chest. This is a squat and rock up to sitting. Now bring your feet hip distance apart. Yes, for the half roll down. Long arms and realize this is a squat in your hip. Roll down, down, yeah, and come up. So you, very good. You move your pelvis. You will see that's why she's a long time client. She can move her pelvis from her low abs, and she comes up with the pelvis rolling. And this prepares her for the full roll up. So you lie down on the mat and stretch out your legs. And see if the legs are allowed to be so long. Yeah, press the heels down, lift the arms, lift your upper body, and roll over your legs. Now, the pelvis rolls back. See if you can put the pelvis down and then roll your spine. Yeah. Inhale, come up. Exhale, dive over the legs. Flex the feet. You need this for the squat. Yes. And roll down. Lengthen your spine while you do this. So we are not going to sink into the vertebra. Yes. Lengthen the spine here too. Lengthen it. Pull away, yes. 3 more, inhale, up. Exhale, over, press the heels down and together. See that the head is on top of your spine, so you don't let it hang. Even now, don't let it hang, yes. Top of your head to the ceiling, to the back wall. To the back wall, now to the ceiling, now to the front wall. Yes, and roll down. One leg circle. Pull in one knee, stretch the leg out, and do this again. When you pull in your knee, this is like a squat, a one-legged squat. Yeah, then bring the leg up, and now circle 5 times across the body, around and up. Be careful what happens in the standing leg. Yeah, you have to press the heel down and pull your hip of the standing leg up. Pull it up to make your pelvis even very nice. Other direction. Start on the top, other direction. Out, down, around, up. So the foot on the Cadillac is the active foot. The circling legs foot is very loose foot. So that the thigh bone can rotate in the hip socket. Pull up into your, yes, not once, not twice, many times. Yeah, good. Now switch legs and see what you have to do on your standing leg side. Yes, and be careful that it's not only once. So you stabilize your pelvis permanently. Yes. You make a dynamic stabilization. You reach your spine long. You press your foot down. You lift your hip to your same side shoulder. 5 in each direction. Strong foot at the bottom, loose foot on top. loose foot. Yes, you need the abs to work, the spinal muscles to work. 5. Then bring the leg down, lift your arms and roll up for rolling like a ball, which is a little squat. Hands next to the hips, bring yourself forward, grab your ankles and roll back and roll up. Be careful that your heels don't open. Be careful that your spine doesn't collapse. You need the longest spine, the longest spine. Lift yourself out of your low abs and lift the hips to go back. Yeah. Last one. Then bring the feet down, slide yourself back. And we're going to do the series of 5. Roll down for the single leg stretch. Pull in your knees and see this is a squat. Lift your head, neck and shoulders, grab one leg and ankle and stretch the other leg. So this is the one-legged squat. And the other leg is a standing leg, so make it active. It's part of you. So yes, exactly. Try to do this right away. Exactly. You stabilize your pelvis against the moving leg. Very nice. Pull in both knees, double leg stretch. Arms next to the ears and circle around. This is the perfect squat. You are standing up, you're sitting down, pushing away the floor, pulling away the floor. Last one. Let's do the scissors. Both legs up. Grab one leg. Yes. How can you lengthen this leg against your hands? Push it against your hand. Yes. Pull and push. But keep your body down. It doesn't matter if there is a short hamstring involved. You have a long spine. Good. What do you have to do with your pelvis? Yeah. Do something. Exactly. Yeah. Do this right away. Right in the beginning. Prepare your low abs. Yes. One more each side. And then we're going to do the lower lift. Legs stay up, hands behind your head. Lower the legs. Be careful of your pelvis and lift up. When the legs go forward, the pelvis weight wants to go forward with the legs. Counteract that. When the legs go forward, pull your pelvis in, low abs, and then stick your sit bones out. Legs down and legs up. Last one. Super. Crisscross, bend your knees, turn to one side and switch legs and side. Nice. Press the head into its hands, yes, and see, yeah, nice, that you have a long spine while you do that. And lie down. Excellent. That was good, and there was no break in between. Stretch your legs out for the roll up. Flex the feet, arms up, and roll up to sitting. Dive forward for the spine stretch, and roll up and open the legs. Yeah. Long arms, dive, come up again. So let's do this articulation. You start with your head, the rest stay still, then the neck, then the upper body, then the middle body, then the low spine, more low spine, flex the feet and roll up from the bottom of the spine. Roll down from the top of the spine, but make space in it between each vertebra. So every rolling down and every rolling up is a chance to make room, to lift your low abs and to lift your low spine. Flex the feet, you need this for the squat, and this, yeah, go on doing it. This position of your hip is like in a squat. Yeah. And roll up again. Very good. Let's go to the reformer. You have her on 3 springs. And the first thing is, how do you sit down? It's a squat. Yeah, stand up again. Do this again and pace yourself so that you don't fall on the reformer. It's rather low, so you see how you, yes, and come up again. Go a little to the left so that you sit only on one cheekbone. Yeah, cheekbone, sit bone. Yeah, on one cheek. And then lie down and bring your feet on the foot bar for footwork, which is the perfect squat preparation. You are on the toes. Good. You center yourself. See if this is okay with the low head piece. Perhaps you want the up. This is perhaps in the beginning you want the up, and in the end we do it. Yeah, perhaps it's a little support. Do you want it up? Okay. Okay. Arms long. Pull your lower abs in and stretch out. And push against the bar to come in. Do 2 more in this pace. And then we are going to pick up the tempo. Feel where your pelvis is. Keep it centered on the mat with this dynamically stable movement of your spine. Exactly, of your pelvis. Yes. You want its weight on the middle of the sacrum. Yeah. Push against the bar when you come in also, so that we have the back of the legs engaged. Yes, come in, and let's go on to the middle of the foot and do 10 times arches. See what you have to do with your pelvis. Can you lengthen the spine when you come in? Be careful of your pelvis so that it does not rock into you. Yeah, the weight should be in the middle of the sacrum. Good. Keep the heels closed and press the outside of the foot into the foot bar and hug the feet together. Very nice. When you come in, you also lengthen the spine. Now come on to the, was it 10? I don't know. Yeah, next time 10 on the heels. On the heels, yeah, let's do 10. You count while I talk. Very nice. Keep pushing the feet in and imagine that is a squat. So you have the floor under your feet. You have to do something that the feet stay on the floor. So press into the floor when you go out and lift them away from the floor. This keeps them stable, the feet. Excellent. Keep your pelvis on the mat. Keep your abs engaged. Very good. 10. Very good. 10 and stretch. High heels. Come onto high heels. Toes and balls of the feet. High heels. Yeah. That's okay. And stretch up. It's good that you don't know what high heels are, because Edith is a long time high heels lover, and she has now found a new way of footwear. Good. See that you don't drop into this. What do you have to, yeah, you have to resist. Everything here wants to make you small. You resist and make yourself tall and long. Find the low abs and the low spine muscles. Very good. Then come in and let's do the 100 here. Lower the foot bar, grab your ankles and pull in your knees. That's the squat. Pull in the knees. Yes. A little, make a little room. Yeah. Lie down again. So this is a squat, like you are in the Roman Lago. Very nice. Engage your abs, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, and then stretch arms and legs and start pumping. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5, or inhale for 4, exhale for 6, however you want to do that. Very nice. You keep lifting your upper back, but reaching your head back. Yeah. And you imagine the floor under your soles of the feet. Yes, you can make them long, but imagine that you're standing on something and lengthening away from something. Yeah, roll your shoulders on your back, breathe into the whole body so that when you inhale, you lift, you lift your ribs. You need the ribs to be full with breath and expand with breath. Yes, bend and bend. bend. Let's hold on to the, yeah, and stand up. And let's prepare for the leg. We're going to do this, extension straps. So we'll do leg circles and the frog. And we'll do the frog first to find the squat. These extension straps are really soft and not stable. So you have to stabilize more. Nice sitting down. Come into the reformer, grab your straps and put your feet into the straps. Even this is a squat. When you pull in your knees and bring your feet into something which is close to you. Bring it more to the heel than you think. More. Yes. And bring the heels down to your seat and find a pelvis which is in the middle of its sacrum. Yeah. Press out and lengthen your spine in opposition. Bend in and push into these soft straps. This strengthens your feet also. When you work the straps as some resistance, good point of resistance so that you can press into them. Find your low abs and the length of the spine when you go out and keep this lengthening action when you come in. Very nice. Let's do the leg circles. Yeah. Don't bring them too close to you. Yeah, so you stay in an angle. Yeah. While you do the circling, what is your pelvis doing? Try to counteract that. So when the legs come to you, you're not allowed to have the pelvis into you. So do something. This is a beginner exercise, and I find this very, very hard for a beginner. So I think Edith can only do this because she has been coming for a long time. Do it in the other direction. It looks simple, but it's not. So you have to find your low abs. You don't let this circling motion transfer into your pelvis. You do something against it. Lengthen the spine. When the legs go away, the pelvis is not allowed to go away. When the legs come into you, you have to stick your sit bones out. Yeah. Exactly. Get rid of the straps. Hold them. No. Hold them both in front of your both. Yeah. And then this. Yeah. Drop and stand up. And let's get the pad for the stomach massage. We're going to do this stomach massage on 2 springs. I learned this from Shari Berkowitz because we have to work our pelvis and the spine. You bring your feet up and you are in a squat. This is a squatting position and you try to lengthen yourself. Push the carriage out, lower your heels, lift your heels, come in. While you do this, Edith, you try to grow tall. Do you sit? Is it okay how you sit? Because it looks a little crooked. So let's put your pelvis 1 centimeter to this side. Yeah. That's awesome. That looks better. Yeah, perhaps you take the other one because it's a big one and the smaller is a much. Yeah. To take the sticky pad. Yes. Now, this sounds and looks easy, but people who don't know Pilates don't know that Edith is doing many things inside herself. She's lifting herself out of the pelvis. She's lifting her spine, although it is round. While she is lifting herself, she's pushing against something round to train her feet, to train the connection feet, knee, hip. Lift yourself out of your low back, so make yourself taller. Yeah. Now we change the hand position, and she has to do the same thing and has nothing to hold on to. Yes. So it's only her muscles keeping her up. Keep lifting. Well done. Yes, Edith. Do 3 more. This is stomach massage with hands back. I learned this with 3 springs, but this is impossible to get this lift out of the spine. Then you stretch your arms up to the ceiling, and this has always been done with 2 springs. Yeah, lift your spine and lift your arms. Very nice. Let's do a twist. You start from the top and come up. Bring the arm behind you from the top and bring it up. Behind, that is better. Let's do 2 more each, but keep your head out of your shoulders. So lift the head, lift the head, lift the spine. Excellent. Well done. Step off. Edith, let's get the box as if it's a very heavy box. Do a squat while you lift the box. Pull it out. Lift with a long spine, it's round, it's round. No. Do something that, look for, no. We don't want to lift like this. We want to lift like this. Yeah, lift it and bring it here. Short box, because it has to do something with the squat. Sit down and grab, or first grab and then sit down. So see that this is a squatting position, why? Because you have a bent hip. And feet that have no floor underneath them, but a strap to hold on. Hug yourself, round your spine in a lifted way, and then roll your pelvis back and roll your pelvis up. Be careful that your knees stay like they are. So I'm not interested in how far you go back. I'm interested how well you can stabilize your feet, how well you can roll your pelvis. I need much more pelvis movement. Yes, roll your pelvis, roll your pelvis. Stop here and roll your pelvis more. Yes, roll it, yeah, and then roll it more to come up. Ah, you lost it. Yeah, it's the same direction. It's the same direction. It's pubic bone to the nose when you come up. Yes, that's it. Careful of the feet. More pubic bone to the nose. Now slide back a little. Sit on top of your sit bones. Bring your hands behind your back. And let's do the straight back. Yeah, and come up. Now you have to keep these natural curves of the spine, but the pelvis has to move. So you still do the pubic bone to the nose movement, but you don't round your spine. So how do you do that? You don't go so far. Stop. And come up. Grow tall when you go back. Grow taller when you come up. This is a much better range of motion. Yeah. Excellent. Sit tall and twist to one side and come center. Twist to the other side and come center. Keep pulling on the strap, keep lifting your spine, and when you turn to one side, what do you have to do in your hip? Counteract that. So when you turn to the right, you push your right hip forward. When you turn to the left, excellent. Let's do the tree. Bend one knee in and see, this is a squat. Bend it in, and then hold it. Lift yourself tall and sit on both sit bones. Then bring the leg out and in. Imagine your spine in the back and see that you can keep it. That you can keep the inner curve of the low spine. Keep this still. And this is allowed to go out only as far as you can keep your low back curve. Exactly. Keep it up. Climb it up when you can keep this spine. Nice. Not so high. This is the right spine. Now, you are going to round your spine from your pelvis and your head, not from your middle back. Yes. Then you rock back, but you stay with your leg. How can you stay with your leg? This is the leg. You stay with it. And you rock back and grow tall, grow tall, grow tall. Stay with the leg. Stay with the leg. Stay with it and rock up. Stay with it. And then roll your spine up. Low back, middle back, upper back. Round the spine, not from the middle, from your pelvis and from your neck. Then roll back, but keep reaching your head up to your toes. Do something on your pelvis on this side. Make yourself longer. Grow tall, grow tall. You want to be here. Yeah. And then you go forward and you roll up. Low back, middle back, upper back. Last one. You round your spine. You rock back with the rounded spine. Keep working your left hip more. Yeah. Now stay here, Edith. In this case, you can stretch your leg. Yes. But make yourself taller. Go to your leg. And then rock up and stay with the leg. Do something on your side. And then first change your pelvis and then your low back. Change the pelvis that it looks forward. More. Taller. Stay on both sit bones and flex and point this foot. Good. Change legs. Now, when you take this foot out, don't take it with your hands. This is muscle work. Then hold on the back of your thighs. Very good. Make yourself as tall as you can be and do something with your foot, but sit on the sit bones. Yeah, sit on the sit bones and have a long spine. Super. Now this leg stays here where it is, but nice. So Edith is working her pelvis against the leg. You have to stick your sit bone out to get this up. Very nice. Keep it up, climb to the calf. Yeah, that's enough. Now, when you round the spine, be careful that it's not this. The spine rounding is in the pelvis and in the neck. And so you have a long C curve. Yes, that's it. And now you roll back and you stay with your leg. Be careful of what you are doing here. And rock up, stay with the leg. And then change the pelvis first and then the spine. Good. Then dive forward a little, rock back a little, but stay tall with your leg. Pull your right hip to your more, yeah. In this case, you can stretch your knee because you are behind the sit bones. Yes, and then come up. When it does not stretch anymore, it's okay. Come onto the sit bones and roll your pelvis, spine up into natural curves. More natural because you are behind the sit bones. Last one. Round spine, active pelvis going back, but long Edith to the leg, long Edith. I want more long Edith than long leg. Yeah, bend it a little, bend the leg and make yourself longer. Go back more, stay with the leg. Now you can stretch it. When you come forward, it doesn't have to stretch anymore, but be careful of this standing leg. Then roll up from your pelvis first. This roll, this rolls, this rolls, this is not up yet. Yeah, stay up and flex and bend your foot. More flex. I want more flex. Look at your standing foot. Good. Thank you for being so patient. Very good. Let's take the box with a long spine back. Let's imagine it has 400 kilos. Let's do standing here. Yeah, and bend over the box so that your hips go back. Yeah, let's do it like that. And when you bring it back, also. Careful of a long spine. Stick your bottom out. See, yeah, you bend your knees and your hips. So this is very light, this box. Everything is heavier in your life, every other thing. So be careful. Let's do the elephant. Hand, foot, and you will see this hip hinge has to do with the squat. Yeah, good. What can you do with your head to make it, yeah, long, yeah. Now, when you push out, do a pubic bone to the nose pelvis. When you push in, do this more. No, we want this, we want it in. We want it from your low abs, and we want a C curve over the whole Edith. Yeah. Lift your toes, also the baby toes. Now go out for once, stop here and come in 1, 2, 3. Go out with your low abs, engage and engage them more, more, more. Good. Let's do knee stretches. Bend your knees. Okay. And let's do first, the round. Round in your pelvis and in your neck. Not here so far, so much. Good. Push out and come in. When you push out, the hips lift a little. When you go down, out, they sit down a little, yeah? And find, it open the right knee a little more. So that is, yeah, and the left also. Yeah, okay. That is a broader squat. Keep the heels back on your shoulder rests. And see, this is a squat. This is a squat with a round spine. You have bent knees, you have bent hips, and you work this squat mechanics. Good. Now come in. We're going to change the spine into natural curves. Try to keep this while you do this knee stretches. Yeah. What do you have to do to keep this pelvis not tucking under? You are doing it very well. So you stick your sit bones out, but find your low abs, a little gaze forward so that your neck is not, no, this is all good. I want the head different. No, look here. Yeah. This makes a natural, that makes a natural spine, lady. This is good. Have your shoulders on your back. Yeah. Good. Now the best one is the knees off. Round your spine, lift your knees, and push out and in, out and in. Keep the round spine. Yeah. Keep the low abs, pushing out and in. Keep them. Keep them. Find them always. Yeah, find them. Can you have the pubic bone to the nose, pelvis always? Yeah, you can. Come in and step down right away. Are you warm?
Yes.
Very good. Add one more spring for the running. Now you sit down like you did before. See if this is not too close to the wall. Yeah, it's good. And lie down in the, see Edith, when you come, that is better. That's okay. I just wanted to see that you can come with not so much movement into your position. Let's try that again. Stand up again and see that only one butt cheek is on the mat, and then your head goes directly into the headpiece and your feet directly onto the foot bar and the arms are next to you. We are going to do running. Yeah, center yourself. Find two stretched legs when you do that. Yeah. Find your low abs. And find movement in your ankles. Really lower and lift the heel. Yeah, do it like the white horses that we have in Vienna. Yeah, exactly. But don't lose the stretch of both legs in between. So you see how the feet, the knees, and the hips have a connection. If one doesn't work, the other doesn't want to work either. Yeah. Stretch your legs, push into the bar. When you come in, this is a squat. And now we do the thing that is really a squat. It's called pelvic lift. And push out, push against the foot bar. Push against it when you come in. While you do this, Edith, imagine your shape upright. So be careful that it is not squatting with your tucked tail. Yes, you need a natural spine. Don't let me see the pelvis move so much. You do it inside. You do the correct action inside. Bring your head in the middle. Yeah. So make it more subtle. Yeah. Do more to come in because this is a little, I'm going to remove a spring in it. So you have to work more in the suspension, more in the connections. This is now with two springs. I'm going to remove one more. so that you really have to work the squatting down. You need your feet. You need your low abs. You need the length of the spine. Let's try it without spring. Little out and come in. You're good. She's no spring supported. Wow. This is a squat. And come down. Excellent. Stand up and let's clean that later. We are going to do some, let's see, time-wise, we are almost, okay. No, we'll do the chair because there you have the squat. Move the chair. Let's see what, okay. Sit on the chair, Edith, for the footwork. And as you can watch your spine a little in your computer, you can see how you do that. Now, you can have your hands here, you can have your hands here or behind your back. Let's pump the pedal and see how your hips have to move, your low abs have to engage, and like in the reformer, you have now very heavy springs. You must work them so that not the springs get their way, you use them. And this is a squat. Excellent. Yeah, let's come onto the middle of the foot. Yeah, and do the same thing. Be careful that the knees don't close, but they are hugging the midline. The feet are close together. They are really close. They have the heel, yeah. But the knees should go over second and third toe. So you have to press them together, but not shut them. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Bring the shoulders on your back. Bring your head back. And bring your bra strap back. And you, yeah. Make yourself taller. Yes. Now go on to the, come up with the pedal and go onto the heels. Flex the feet and change the hands that it is a little bit different. Good, Edith. Bring your shoulders on your back. Lift your spine. And when you press down, do the pressing when you come up also. Yeah, this works the back of the legs. Excellent. Shoulders on your back. Lift your spine always. Nice. Very good. And come up. Step off on the really hard, yeah, when the pedal is in. And let's do the going up front. I have the Cadillac here that you can hold on to if you need it. If you don't, you don't. Hands. Push one foot down and see here, this is a squat. Bring the pedal up again and see this is something presses down. I have a flex hip and now I push down and I extend the hip. Exactly. Bring the other foot up. Bring one foot on the chair and see that it is close to the edge. You can have your hands behind your back. I think you can do that. If you want, you can also stretch the arms forward. Go down. Now, first lift your abs and lift your spine. And then push both feet into each other to bring yourself up. When you go down, do the same things and come up. Do a bigger range of motion. You are not going completely down. You are not, yeah, and make it slower. Careful of your top knee. What you have exactly. And come down. Hands next to you. Yes, next to the foot. Foot onto the pedal. One foot up. Was this okay with your arms? Yes. Yeah, okay. So the head has something to press. Okay. It's heavy, but okay, good. So first, don't do anything but lift your low abs and lift your spine. Careful of the top knee, that's not allowed to fall in. Hug the feet together. Press into the pedal to bring it up. Exactly. Press into the pedal to lengthen yourself. Press to bring it up. Press to lengthen yourself. Careful of the knee. Find your low abs. Push the knee out. Exactly. And go down. Hands next to the foot. Foot onto the pedal. One foot down. Be careful that one down stands. Not don't rotate it outwards. Yeah, parallel. Now press into the pedal to bring it up. Bring foot next to foot. Lift the arms next to the ears. Inhale. And with an exhale, arms go down. This would be the end of the session, but I want you in a squat now. Do a perfect squat with heels down and your low back curve. Yeah, your squat. It's too low. I need this curve, an inner curve. Exactly. Hold, hold. Stick your bottom out more. Go a little deeper. Careful of your feet. Push them down. Exactly. And come up. Do the other one that you wanted to do. You don't need the arms there. Good. This has a round spine. It's okay. This is okay. But be careful that the other one, look how you have to come up from that. Do the other one again and see how centered you are in this other one with the low back curve. Yeah, and now see how you come up from this. Many more muscles. Good. Thank you, Edith. Thank you for being my body for this squat lesson.